Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Atoms for the Love of Movie Picks. Sorry I wasn't around last week, folks. It was actually my birthday last weekend, so I just kind of was busy all weekend, didn't get around to doing a video, so I do apologize. We're back this week, and we're going to be talking about the 2012 TV series, Alcatraz. The reason I wanted to talk about this, so there's a new show on the History Channel. I can't remember the exact name of it. It's basically like about famous prison breaks or prison escapes. Morgan Freeman is the host, and one of them was about Alcatraz. It's got me thinking about the show. I haven't seen it in a while. It's a really good show. Like I said, released in 2012. It stars an actor by the name of Sarah Jones. Is one of the three main characters, I should say. Plays Detective Rebecca Madsen. Then you got Jorge Garcia as Dr. Diego Soto. You might remember Jorge Garcia most famously as I think his name is Hurley in the famous TV show Lost. And then the probably most well-known actor in this is Sam Neill, plays Emerson Hauser, an expert on Alcatraz and also a former guard of Alcatraz. I don't really recognize any of the other actors in this one. But yeah, the premise of this Alcatraz is really neat, actually. So as everyone knows, Alcatraz, it's a real prison. It was a real prison, closed in the 1960s. But what they did is they took that premise and they turned it on its head. So on the back it says, in 1963, all prisoners were transferred from Alcatraz Alcatraz Island Federal Penitentiary, or so we were told. The best way to describe this, I think it's done even from the same, from executive producer J.J. Abrams, who also did Lost. This to me has a real Lost feel with it, the twists and turns in the storyline, but it's got its own storyline that makes it really interesting and unique. And even on the front it says 302 vanished, 3 must find them. So basically what the premise is that these prisoners and the guards just up and vanished one day back in the 1960s or 1963 when the prison supposedly closed. It says on the back here, North America's worst criminals, known as the 63s, are returning to the streets of San Francisco to repeat their grisly crimes. It's up to top-notch detective Rebecca Madsen and Alcatraz expert Diego Doc Soto to work with FBI agent Emerson Hauser and Dr. Lucy Banagier to learn why the 63s are back to uncover a much larger, more sinister threat. It's really good. The only thing that was kind of disappointing is it was released, like I said, in 2012. It only went for one season, 13 episodes. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if it just wasn't that popular of a show. It's kind of disappointing because the way it ends, the first season, leaves many unanswered questions. Even if the show was a total bomb, just for the sake of the unanswered questions that are really important and integral to understanding what the heck is going on with the show, you should have at least done a second season, even if it just was horrid, just for the sake of giving those answers, it would have been great. It's the only thing I can say is really disappointing about the show is that they never ever did a second season. Like I said, just kind of left it open-ended in the first season, but it's good enough, these 13 episodes, that I would say at least give it a watch. Obviously, it doesn't take very long to watch. Like I said, there's only 13 episodes, one season. So it's 566 minutes. I mean, if you binge watch, you could probably get it done within a week, maybe 2. But yeah, just check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Like I said, there's some well-known actors in this. A great executive producer behind it. That's why I said, considering everything that was right about this show, it's amazing to me that it must have bombed or just was not popular enough to continue the series past the first season. So yeah, don't read too much into that because, like I said, it's worth the watch even just for the one season. So yeah, if you haven't seen it before, folks, definitely check out Alcatraz, the TV show. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And we'll catch you next week for another episode there. All right, you have yourselves a good night. Take care.